Good morning, beloved community. So happy to be here with you on this intermittently sunny, rainy day. We're definitely having some spring happening. For those of you who don't know me already, my name is Gitanjali Lori Rivera. My pronouns are she and her. My people come from Puerto Rico and from the British Isles. And I'm just pleased as punch to be here with you this Sunday and mostly every Sunday as your music director, music minister. Today we have, to the left of me, we have Valerie Byrne sharing the vocal work with me. And to the right, we have Lauren Dechtenberg on piano and vocals. We send our happy birthday blessings to Michael Santa Cruz, who had a big party last night, so he's not here. But it was. I saw many of you at that party, and it was a lovely celebration of his 70 years on the planet. I want to have that much energy when I'm 70. Heck, I want to have that much energy today. But we're going to start out with gratitude for all this beautiful rain that's been coming and that will continue to come for the next day or two. So this is a beautiful song. It says, I'm thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for this new paradise we've found. Thankful for the rain coming down. It's like this. I am thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. You can sing with us. We are thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. And we are thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. Yeah, we are thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. We are thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. Sing it one more time. We are thankful for the rain coming down. Thankful for the green trees coming from the ground. Thankful for the new paradise we found. Thankful for the rain coming down. And we can be grateful for that because no rain, no rainbows, no rain, no food, all the things and all of the beauty of the forest where we get to live. And I wrote this chant one day when I was walking with my dog and just looking at everything. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the forget-me-nots are in bloom. They're everywhere. They're so beautiful. So we're going to use this, we're going to take a walk in the forest. You're going to invite you to my walk in the forest. And then we're going to use the Sufi words, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah. And my teacher describes this as God playing all the parts. God is love, God is lover, and God is the beloved. So we say Ishq. Ishq is that divine impulse to create, that love that created the entire universe. So, mini Sufi lesson. It goes like this. This morning I walked on a path of forget-me-nots. The Lord was there at my side. This morning I walked on a path of forget-me-nots. Our Lady was there at my side. Ishq. Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah. This morning I walked in a forest of ancient trees. The Lord was there at my side. This morning I walked in a forest of ancient trees. Our Lady was there at my side. Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah. This morning I walked in the sunshine so bright and clear. The Lord was there at my side. This morning I walked in the sunlight so bright and clear. Our Lady was there at my side. Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah. And when the night falls and the darkness encloses me, the Lord will be there at my side. And when the night falls and the darkness encloses me, Our Lady will be there at my side. Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah. Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Ishq Allah, Mahbub Allah, Ishq Allah, Thank you for taking my morning walk with me. And we can bring all of that aliveness, all of that joy of the natural world, that sacred marriage of the Lord and the Lady coming together in that beautiful sacred marriage in spirit, in this place, because that's where spirit is in this place. So if you need to get up and move around and sing and dance around, this is your moment. Here we go. I believe you. I believe you. And now that we've brought all that energy into this space, or we've recognized all the energy that's already in this space, now let's focus on the light that we are. This beautiful song by India Arie. Val's gonna help me with this. Take a breath. I am light, I am light. 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 I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. You can sing that too. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any other thing that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. All right, thank you so much. And we'll invite our practitioners and our lovely friends to come on up.
Morning. Whether you're joining us here in person or tuning in online, you're welcome here. Welcome to your CSL Santa Cruz community celebration, and we are here to activate and nurture our sacred nature. We're part of the global movement of Centers for Spiritual Living, whose purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. My name is Amran Ennis. My pronouns are she and her. My people come from Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and the Indigenous Americas. And I am on the board. I'm blessed to be on the board here, and I am the lead for the Compassionate Presence team and a few other things.
That's an understatement. This woman's everywhere all at once. Hi, good morning. My name is Sky Leona. My pronouns are she and her. My people come from Scotland, Sweden, Wales, England. Anyway, I think it's all the Nordic countries. That's where I come from, if you can't tell by my face and my blue eyes. I serve here as a licensed practitioner, and I also facilitate centers, spiritual living circles twice a month. So if you're interested in that, come see me. I'm joined here today by Wendy and myself. We will be holding a high watch with you guys for the duration of the service. And my practitioners, I think there's several of us here today, so if you'd be willing to raise your hands or stand up, boy, we're filled. You guys are available. All right, after service, we'll be over in this corner. Come see us and see what you want, and we'll be available. We love to pray with you. And we also have a prayer box, and you can also send an email to us via prayer@cslsantacruz.org. And our prayer box is out in the foyer, and we'll also be over here near the kitchen after service, where you can also leave a prayer. And we'll be checking it and looking at it for the rest of the week.
Spiritual principles and practices now enrolling. This is a new class coming up that anyone can take. It's a clear, practical introduction to science of mind. It's a great class. Learn the core principles, methods, and spiritual tools, meditation, affirmation, visioning, and more to align your intentions with spiritual law and cultivate intentional, grounded change in your life. Amazing. It's only a 5-week class, and it begins April 30th, Thursday evenings, 6:30 to 8:30 on Zoom. Real easy. Get comfy in your jammies, turn on your Zoom. Tuition is $165, and you can register online at cslsantacruz.org or on our e-news. Or I'm sure Elisha could give you more information if you needed more. If you're able, I invite you to stand up. And if not, that's fine too. And I invite you to take a really nice, deep breath. Breathe all the way down to your toes. And as you exhale, plant yourself into this earth. At the heart of our teaching is oneness. And so we declare that everyone and everything is a sacred expression of spirit. And from that truth, I invite you to boldly proclaim with me, we stand for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, not just as political ideals, but as spiritual imperatives. We stand up for Black lives, for Indigenous lives, for immigrant lives, and for all lives that have been marginalized by systems of oppression. We stand up for trans lives, queer lives, and the inherent right of every being to live freely and authentically in their truth. We affirm the sovereign right of every person to make decisions about their own body, their health, their identity, and their future. We stand for the liberty and dignity of all people, all beings, and for the sacred life of this earth. This is our sacred commitment This is our collective yes. Thank you. You can be seated.
Now, if you'll take a breath, kind of settle into this moment, recognizing that we are here now. So let us feel Mother Earth beneath us, not just as ground, but as a living, breathing being. Let your body remember water is life. All life is holy land. All people and all beings are part of the earth life, and so are sacred. As we enter deeper into our time together, we pause in reverence to acknowledge the lives, voices, and spirits who have dwelled upon, cared for, and have been shaped by this land long before us. Take another breath. With that breath, we acknowledge that we live and gather on the unceded homelands of the Awas-Was speaking Yupi people of the Ama Mutsun tribal band, stewards of this place since time immemorial. They are not of the past. They are still here, their legacy continues, and their sovereignty matters. Another breath, solidifying that, and in this same moment, let us widen our circle of remembrance to include all who came before us, our personal ancestors, friends, family, all have gone before us. Our spiritual teachers, the freedom fighters, pride marchers, suffragettes, abolitionists, and the many, many voices whose courage, wisdom, and sacrifice shaped the rights, freedoms, and understanding we carry today. Let us know and acknowledge them. Let us pause now in gratitude, reflection, and responsibility. And if you would, I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze, allowing ourselves to focus in this moment. And let us know together that we are of that one essence, that one absolute existence, that one creative activity going on right now in every place, in every situation. And within the context of this activity, we recognize that the universe is its manifestation. That potential and possibility is unending, a forever availability. And we are individualized, focused points in the activity of our daily lives. In all of your life, I am. I take this place, this point of beingness, and I invite all of us to stand to the portal of our potential. within that possibility, I recognize that today is the beginning of the rest of our lives. There is no other place to be. And within the context of what we have created together here, we claim this sacred space. And in deep gratitude, we thank all those who have set this space for us today to celebrate who and what we are. I am grateful for the music, the inspiration of the music we will hear today. I'm grateful for the words we will hear from our Reverend Elisha. I'm grateful for all of our participation here, creating this brand new space to become in. We are blessed. I know this. I own this. And so it is.
So from that place, we'll can stay turned within as we bring our chant of the season. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. Remember I am. I am remembering. Remember I am. I am remembering. And in that remembrance, we welcome our dear friend, Reverend Elisha Christopher.
Thank you. Good morning, beloved community. I'm back. Let's take a few breaths together, shall we? Exhale it all out first. Let it go, let it go. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Another deep breath, breathe in. Let it go. One more breath, breathe in. And let it go. And so good morning again. If you don't know me, I'm Reverend Elisha Christopher. I'm the Senior Minister and Spiritual Director of this Center for Spiritual Living here in Santa Cruz. I do use they, them pronouns, and anything that's mine is theirs. And you're learning how to use it. My ancestors come to us from all over the world. Those that we know immigrated to this country within the last couple hundred years came here from Ireland, Scotland, Austria, and Holland. And I do have ancestors indigenous to the Americas as well. And indeed, just like all of us, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother came from Africa. So this month across the Center for Spiritual Living, our theme is all about the process of becoming. And I just came back from about 12 days away. I was on a 7-day solo retreat on a private island up in the Puget Sound for my birthday, and then went straight from there to the beautiful, magical land of Reno, Nevada, for the Centers for Spiritual Living annual conference. And I just came back from a week with ministers and practitioners and members of our global community who were together for about 4 or 5 days in Reno. And so this idea of becoming, you know, I grew up and my family was Baptist. I grew up in a very conservative Christian upbringing. And I tell people I grew up in the Bible because it was very familiar to me. That was the culture I lived in. And, you know, the culture I grew up in gave me a God that was a noun, right? It was some kind of angry Santa Claus sort of character that lived up in a cloud and is judging us all, you know. And not my favorite. But I've always had a deep and profound relationship with the something more. And I've always had a deep relationship with this thing that I call God. But for much of my upbringing, that thing was something we had an interesting relationship with. And yet, in that biblical tradition, there were secrets hidden that revealed a greater truth about what God really is. And when I came to Centers for Spiritual Living, I got a greater idea and understanding of how to be in relationship with that higher version of this thought that I call God, which is an idea that God is not a noun, but God is a verb. That spirit, that life force, that the energy that's moving in all things is a living presence that is actively evolving, that is actively becoming, that is actively unfolding, and that it's something that we be. It's not something that we worship. It's not something that we can point to. It's something that we are. It's something that's happening through us. And in the biblical tradition, how many of you have heard of this guy named Moses? Or at least most of us. And so there's a story where there's a long story, we're not going to go into it, but there's a story where Moses is sitting in the desert contemplating his life, and he has an experience. And the experience is of a burning bush, right? And really what that means is he saw the life force. He saw this thing in front of him come to life with the energy of existence. And in those scriptures, it says this bush was burning but not consumed, which means that there was this presence, there was this flame, there was this light there. And he realizes that what he's beholding in this bush, in this plant right in front of him, is life itself, is the presence of the infinite, ever-unfolding thing. And he asks this presence, "What is your name?" And in the Aramaic, it says, "Ihe asher ihe," which many people translate as "I am that I am." right? That the name of God is I am. We all invoke the name of God each and every day. Anytime we say I am anything, we are naming what God is as us, right? But Ihe Asher Ihe doesn't just mean I am that I am. It means I am that which I am becoming. I am that which I am becoming. So in that story, we're getting this idea that the presence of Spirit, God itself, that life itself is the thing that's evolving all things. It's the presence that's moving through absolutely everyone and everything, causing that growth to happen, causing the becoming to happen, causing the evolution of the universe. It is the very thing that is unfolding throughout all of existence. And there's another word that I absolutely love, which comes to us from the African traditions, which is the word Ubuntu. Do you know the word Ubuntu? So Ubuntu is a word that invokes community at that level of becoming. And the word Ubuntu quite literally means I am because of who we are becoming. And it says that the individual is part of a community and that we are mutually interdependent and that there's a co-evolution that's happening and that each one of us is because of the others. And so when we engage in community, whether it's spiritual community, whether it's family, whether it's global community, to be part of this concept of Ubuntu is to be part of the collective evolution and say that my existence is because of your existence, that we are here to unfold and evolve each other. Right? And so both of those terms, Ihe Asher, Ihe, and Ubuntu, both tell me that if we look at who we are as community, we're a verb. We are a way of evolving each other. And this idea that God also is not a noun, but a verb. That Spirit is something that's unfolding through each one of us in every moment. So take a breath on that. And breathe it in. Many of you know that every time I'm up here, I invite us to breathe a whole lot. We breathe together a lot when we're together. And again, if Spirit is the very essence of existence, that's the thing that's breathing you. You'll often hear in my prayers, I often say this phrase, I am breathed by God. Take another breath. And imagine for a moment that there's something greater than you are that is breathing for you. And that indeed it's breathing your body in every moment. Whether you're consciously aware of it or not, there's something more that's breathing your body. It's beating your heart. But at any moment, you can be that on purpose. You can invite that breath to be purposeful. You can invite that thing that's breathing you to be something that you participate in, that you do purposefully. That's why prayer and meditation and spiritual practices often invite us to be conscious of our breath. Because when we're conscious of the breath, we are conscious of the one who is breathing. And I want to invite us into this journey of becoming as we think about what would it look like for each one of us to be more conscious, more aware, more purposefully participatory in letting that something more that's breathing us happen through us more often. How many of you know you get in your own way? In any way? Oh, good, I'm not the only one who's ever stood in my own way, right? And the biggest thing we can do to evolve ourselves, the biggest thing we can do to grow as human people on this planet is to get out of our own way, is to let go of that control a little bit and open up to know that there's something more that's seeking to express through each one of us. And if we could just open up a little bit, what the capacity that comes through each one of us, that can come through each one of us when we actually get out of the way is miraculous, right? When you see Gitanjali and Lauren and Val up here with the beautiful music that inspires each one of us, you know we're watching individuals get out of their own way and let something greater happen through them, right? Every week when I get up here, I don't know what I'm going to tell you. Those 3 breaths that we share is that moment where I choose to get myself out of the way, put Elisha aside for 20 minutes, and let something more speak through me to speak to each one of you. And it's also speaking to me at the same time. I often have to go home and go, I got to listen to what that person said today. Because I have no idea. Because in some way there's a getting out of the way that's happening and allowing that thing that's breathing me to speak through me. And each one of us has the potential. Each one of us has the capacity. Each one of us has within us something so much more than we can comprehend. And if we could just stop trying to control it, it might actually have its way with us. What would that look like? So let life move through you in a way that is boundless. Take a breath with me. I want to connect with that breath a little more because, again, in that Ihe Asher Ihe, that I am becoming, in the Jewish tradition and the Hebrew Bible, there's also an unspeakable name of God that is often referred to. And it's potentially blasphemous or heretical to speak this name of God, so get ready. And it's said that the name cannot be spoken, and so you also often just say Hashem, which means the name, or you'll say the first half of it, which is just Yah. And there's this phrase that is often mispronounced in English that people say Yahweh as the name of God. But I want you to hear it like this. Close your eyes. And what if it's not a name? What if it's not even a word? But what if it's a secret that's trying to tell us something? What if this was the name of God? Try that. Breathe in. Let's do it together. Breathe in. Just breathe that name and also hear it being breathed. So as we share that breath, you can hear the name rising and falling through the room. You can feel, right, that energy, the one life, the one energy is moving through each and every one of us, breathing us, coursing through our bodies, moving through our veins, running through our minds. The one life, the one breath, the one that is breathing is all that there is. I may call it God. Some of us are super triggered by the G word. Don't use it. Call it whatever you want. Call it spirit, call it life, call it my breath, call it myself, call it the I am. Call it the very ground of being, the sea of infinite potential, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it, but call it. Acknowledge that there is something greater than you, something greater than me, that is breathing these bodies, that is living through us, that's seeking to express through us. And I believe that the secret to life itself, literally, is catching that idea that you are God, that you are the universe, that you are 14 billion years of evolution happening right now, and you've been here the whole time. You may have forgotten some of the story, but you've been here since the Big Bang, each one of us. And from that first moment of imagination when the entirety of the universe blew into a bazillion, gazillion pieces, then the great call came from the one to return that said, "Come be me." And then the rest of existence is about all of those little bits and pieces and particles and parts and planets and people all coming back to the one. Right? And so imagine something as simple as gravity is the way that spirit is drawing all things towards itself. And indeed, gravity is just like love. It's an energy that draws all things towards the center. That love and gravity draw planets and stars and people together. You are the universe. You are evolution. You are life itself. And we've all forgotten who we are. And our whole job here on planet Earth is to remember. Is to remember the truth of who we are. is to remember that each one of us is divine, that each one of us is sacred, that each one of us is indeed the only one who has ever existed. And that every other person, every other animal, every other entity in this world is just another version of you looking back at you, waiting to see if you see it. That indeed this whole great and glorious universe is just a great big game of hide and seek, and do you remember? And so when we fall in love with someone else, it's those eyes that look back at us where maybe we see that reflection a little bit more clearly. And so we call it love, but really it's remembering. When we come into this space and we feel inspired, and maybe the new thoughts or the music or the people or the love that's here, all of it sparks something. You know what that something is? Remembering. The whole game is to remember the truth of who we are. And life is a game of waking up. The more we remember, the more we listen, the more we tune into that thing that's breathing us, the more we can hear its beautiful, sweet voice and feel its guidance and let it guide us with our dreams and our longings and our desires of who and what we want to be in the world. And then when we're not listening to it, when we're out of tune with it, when we're disconnected from it, it communicates to us by pushing us and forcing us and causing all the icky, ugly things that happen in our lives that might wake us up enough that at some point we go, oh, and we remember. And humanity has done a great job of forgetting for many hundreds of years, maybe for millennia. And I think that especially for the last couple hundred years, there's been systems of forgetting that have separated cultures and people from their ancestors, from their spiritual practices, from the greater truths of our indigenous traditions, and from the world's spiritualities. The colonization and the Christianization of the world has been a systematic process of causing all of us to forget our truth and put God outside of us and disconnect us from our source. And our job is to remember that God is inside of us, that we are connected to the source, that we've never been separate from it, and that our job is to remember the truth. To remember the truth of who we are. And the forgetting has gotten so loud that maybe it's starting to be like an alarm clock. It's wake up time on planet Earth, folks. And I don't know if you've noticed, but love is waking up. That in response to all of the dis-ease and discord and hate and separation and all of that stuff that's happening out there, do you feel it in yourself? Do you feel the love? Do you feel the power? Do you feel the passion? Do you feel the truth? Do you feel the justice? Do you feel the more waking up in response to what's being pushed against us? Because as Michael Beckwith says, you're either pushed by the pain or you're pulled by the vision. And life will push us, life will give us all the pain we need until we're willing to let go and surrender and allow something more to happen. And the pain's a pushing, folks. And maybe it's labor pains. Maybe we all have to push to get through this pain because we're birthing a new version of ourselves. We're birthing a new version of the United States. We're birthing a new version of humanity. We're birthing a new version of planet Earth. Perhaps this is another one of those great awakenings that cycle through the human story over and over and over and over again. But we are here in this moment, in this time, to wake up, to remember who we are. So take another breath, connect with that breath again, and let it go. Let's breathe that name together again, that Yah on the in-breath and Hui on the out-breath. Together again. Again. And I want to invite you to keep doing that, but at your own rhythm, at your own ebb and flow. Just keep that Yahweh going as we drop into prayer. Lauren's going to join me. And so as we allow the breath of life to continue to move through this room, and as we speak this sacred name, and as it flows through each one of us, I remember here and now that I am breathed by God. That what I know is that indeed throughout the entirety of the universe, there is only one seamless presence, there is only one life, there is only one energy that is living and breathing throughout all of existence. From the particles and the quarks and the atoms to the stars and planets, to the plants and animals and people on this planet, I claim, know, and declare in this moment that all of it is one thing, that all of it is part of one life, that all of it is being dreamed by some great infinite mind, and that indeed there is only one of us here, and that one is so beautiful, that one is so magnificent, that one is incomprehensible glory and power. And so as I know that, as I remember that, as I claim that truth, I know for each and every person in this room and each person hearing these words, that it is that one life that is breathing these bodies. It is that one life that is beating these hearts. It is that one life that is spinning this planet. Let us remember there is only one of us here. The truth of our spiritual magnificence is the truth of our absolute divine nature. It is the truth of who we are, that each one of us is spiritually magnificent, that each one of us is 14 billion years of evolution coded through these beautiful bodies, showing up right here in this world right now. I know that the infinite life is coursing through each one of us purposefully, on purpose, came into this world in these unique individualized forms. That multiplicity and diversity is the way that the one shines its brilliance. So let us remember that the uniqueness of who each one of us is our spiritual magnificence. I'm so grateful for this container we call beloved community that allows us to come together to be reminded of the something more, to feel what it feels like to be seen and loved through the eyes of one who sees the something more. We say that simple phrase, namaste, the God in me sees the God in you. The one who lives in me sees the one who lives in you. There's only one of us here. You are my reflection. And let that reflection shine back to me. Let my reflection shine back to you, a version of ourselves that it calls us up. Let's shine back to each other a version of the one that invites us to remember how glorious and beautiful we really are. Let us remember that our job here in this world right now is to wake up. To wake up to the truth of who we are, to wake up to that which we have forgotten. To remember that the one life, the one love, the infinite being is living and breathing in every person on this planet. No matter who they are, no matter where they are, no matter what they've done. No matter what side of what border those individuals may live on, they are part of the one. So let us remember that there is no separation, and that indeed the only thing that we need to heal, the only thing we need to change, the only thing we need to shift is any sense of separation that we allow ourselves to see. For indeed there is no other. There is only the self. And so when we remember that, perhaps that awakening of our truth can allow us to look out at the world and see all of those who are rising up, all of those who are standing for justice, all those who are singing for love, and remember, yes, that I am. But it also means when I see those who are doing harm, those who are dropping the bombs, those who are causing discord in the world, I have to remember that I am that too. For if there's only one of us here, there's no separation. That means no one and no thing is outside of that, which means I have to own some piece of it because some piece of it lives in me. And so when I realize that I am the only one here, when we remember, each one of us, that the one is living and breathing right here, the doors of awakening begin to open. The doors of love begin to open. And perhaps each one of us can begin this day to get out of our own way, to connect with that thing that is breathing us. And just as easily as we are being breathed when we're not paying attention to it, let us be lived. If I am breathed by God, let me be lived by God. Let the voice of truth speak through me. Let the eyes of love see through me. Let the power of justice walk and act through me in the world. Let each of us be an opening for God, an opening for creation, an opening for possibility. And let us remember who we are. And so breathe in again. Grateful for that which is breathing us. Grateful for the something more that is here. Grateful for the aha, for the connection, for the love. Grateful for these words. And again, breathe and surrender to the one who is breathing. Let us allow ourselves to be breathed. We let go of control, which opens us up to let go and let God. And so we open today to let something more flow through us, speak through us, act through us, shine through us, love through us, heal through us. We let go. We breathe. We be breathed. And so it is.
Are we glad to have them back? Yes, we are. It's time to grow up. That's what they told me. You can't waste your days living in the moment. Time to grow up. Time to get going. Don't dance in the wind. You don't know where it's blowing. But that's not me. I've gotta do my own thing. Just let me do my own thing. Then you'll see that I can't breathe with all these worlds around me. Expectations, they surround me. I'm who I wanna be, and I don't need permission to be free. I did what you said, but none of it felt right. I tried to fit in, but the fit was just too tight. You made all the plans and signed all the waivers, and all you demanded was my best behavior. But that's not me. I have to do my own thing. Just let me do my own thing, and then you'll see with all those walls around me. Expectations, they surround me. I'm who I wanna be, and I don't need permission to be free. mission to be free. I'm on a mission to be me. Don't need permission to be free. I'm on a mission to be me. And I can breathe with all these walls around me. Expectations, they surround me. I'm who I wanna be, and I don't need permission to be free. To be me, to be free. I don't need permission to be free.
And if you do need permission, granted. Friends, we're about to go into our time of conscious giving. As I say in each and every week, we truly exist because of you and for you. It is your contributions that support this community and sustain us and allow us to keep doing what we're doing and continue to evolve because of it. And truly, each one of us is because of who we are becoming. I also just want to give a little plug one more time for that Spiritual Principles and Practices class that's starting in just a couple weeks. That's one great way to drop in a little bit more and learn how to get out of the way. And I also have some more classes coming up in May and in June, which are my synthesis classes. How many of you have taken a synthesis class so far? Many of you. There's a whole new round of classes, a whole bunch of new opportunities, and that's, again, another body of work that I teach that is very much about getting out of the way, letting go, and learning how to let something greater happen. So come see me if you want to know more about that, and there's flyers in the lobby for that as well. So repeat these words. For all that I am, for all that I have, for all that I give, for all that I receive, and for all that I am becoming, I am truly grateful.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
And on that gratitude, let's take another deep breath in. And if it's comfortable to close our eyes, do that with me for a moment. As I just speak a word of gratitude over everything that's happened in this place this morning, and for everyone and everything that comes together to make these services happen, and for all that who we are and who we are becoming, I'm grateful, grateful, grateful for it all. And so let us just move to a time of blessing and activation before we wrap up this time together today. So first, I want to invite everyone to rub your hands together and just build up a little bit of energy. If you're not already standing, if you're able, I invite you to stand up. And we're going to do this a little differently this week. Rub those hands together, rub those hands together. And when you're ready, turn them forward. And just hold your palms forward and just imagine with me for a moment that standing right in front of you is the version of you you wish to become. Whatever it is you are seeking to grow towards, whatever it is you are seeking to find or evolve into, imagine that just for a moment you could see that version of yourself standing right in front of you right now, looking back at you. And just hear their whisper saying to you, "Come, be me." And just breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in, and just allow yourself to expand. And maybe open up your body a little bit, because now we're going to activate ourselves. So just open up the body right here and right now, and we're going to expand into whatever evolution that means for each one of us. Physically open up the body so that we can claim right here and right now that each one of us is growing towards a greater sense of health, a greater sense of wellness, a greater sense of physical thriving and wellness in these physical bodies. Let's give gratitude to these bodies as they carry us through life. So let each one of us know that wholeness is available, that health is available, that vitality is available, and just reach your arms out and then bring that energy in towards the body, and bring your hands to yourself and just give gratitude for this physical body that carries you through life. And breathe here. And just say thank you to that physical self. Thank you. Thank you for carrying me. And take another breath in. And now this time, open arms up wide. As we open our arms, let us just open to prosperity. Let us open to abundance. Let us open to know that whatever need we have, it is met. So know that each one of us is open right here and right now to not only survive, but to thrive. Let us be open to everything that we need to share our gifts with life from the overflow, so that we can continue to grow, so that we can continue to evolve. Let us know that the source and supply that we need is given to us in every moment. Are you open to it? Yes. You ready to accept it?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And so now let us just bring our hands to our hearts and take a deep breath here. And we're going to breathe that name we learned today 3 times. So exhale first and breathe in. And as we feel the one breath, let us also feel the one heart, the one love, knowing that the one life is coursing through each one of us, that the one love is beating in our hearts. Let us know that that love heals us, that that love washes over us, that that love sustains us and carries us through. And so now open your hands up and just send that love out to the other people in the room. Send it out beyond these walls. Send it to our community of Santa Cruz. Send it to California, to the West Coast, to the North America, to the Western Hemisphere. Send it out to the world. Send that love out to the whole of the universe. Know that the one love permeates all things, surrounds all things, lives and breathes in all things. And in this open space of open heart, let the love in and let it out. Let whatever grief is here, let it in or let it out. Whatever forgiveness is required, let it in, accept it, also let it out, give it freely. And so to any one of us and to all of us who are truly ready and willing in this moment to open up to the something more of us, to let go, to let God just as easily as we are breathed, let us let ourselves be lived. If we're open to it in this moment, let us say yes. Yes, 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 yes. And so if there is anyone who is on your heart or in your mind that you want to include in this energy that we're cultivating right now, I invite you to just speak those names out loud. And even as the names are continued to be whispered, those spoken or unspoken are all included in this love, in this prayer, in this truth, in this energy, in this light that we cultivate here together today. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for it all. I am grateful for who we are and for who we are becoming. I'm grateful for the one life that lives in each one of us. May we be ever more aware of it, beginning right here and right now. Let us say together, and so it is. And so it is, my friends. Thank you for celebrating with us. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, we've got a potluck. It's birthday Sunday, and it's my birthday this month, so come sing happy birthday to me. And we're going to sing our way out of here. Here we go.
Am I strong enough to bear the burden that sometimes comes living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I've got to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing that. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have enough in mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I've got to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Said I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. See, I am the place where God moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Now act like it.